I don't know. You're
That's a shame. See, they have a dollar sign. Yellow sunglasses. Oh my gosh. How did you work it?
We all set? Do you have to wear a mic to record?
You want to test out the mic?
Testing.
It's on, right?
Yeah. Low battery? No, it's on.
Should we just put it in the middle so it records all of us?
Oh, okay.
This is for the
Yeah, I
camera,
plugged in the audio.
Okay, you're gonna have to speak up.
Oh, it's connected? Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're gonna have the project management plan presentations. Everybody's got 5 minutes. During the 3-minute Q&A, the next team can set up, and the next team will be Sturgeon. So we'll go in reverse order last time. A lot of energy, enthusiasm, excitement. I hear what you're going to do with the project management plan, okay? So the first one up will be Our Power. You're on.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for having us back here at Portland General Electric. My name is Adrian, and it's my pleasure to introduce this project management plan for Our Power. So, to open up with our agenda for the day, my name is Adrian again. I will be introducing our management goals and our schedule, followed by Ali, who will take us through the finances. Erica and Adnan will talk about design and construction goals, and Nina will explore our operations and maintenance plan. Thank you. So construction is an industry that rewards those who plan. We believe in planning the work and working the plan. So we believe that we are pioneers in the field of sustainability, and we would like to advance this renewable energy project in hydrokinetic power to show that utility scale wave power is viable. Furthermore, we would like to engage in comprehensive risk management to provide the maximum value at the least risk for our clients, and in that way guarantee satisfaction. But above all, the most important thing is safety. That is our highest goal in this project, and we have a long and unbroken track record of recent projects, large projects, with no incidents. So we will bring this in on schedule and under budget. Here is our schedule, by the way. We plan to finish by January 1st, 2016. And now to Ali for our finances.
So this is a general workbook and structure of the financial part. We go start with identifying traditional lenders, and then it was in the process of negotiation, it would just go to the rating agency. We would have the financial advisor on board with us, and we would go in terms of the signing contracts, the PPA agreements, and the contracts with the lenders, and we would close the financial by raising equity and debt. The next slide is going to be the organizational chart for the financial team. It's going to include several financial analysts to track equity, debt, revenue, and cost, and we would have external financial advisor with us too. And this is the general split of the financial resources: 20% equity, 80% debt, and it's including Goldman Sachs and pension funds of Oregon. And I'm going to pass to Erica to talk about design.
This is our work breakdown structure for the design phase of the project. We broke it down into our power subsystem, which is made up of the turbines and actually generates the power, and then our electrical infrastructure, which will connect our facility to the grid. For the design phase, we'll be implementing an integrated project delivery approach, and we'll be co-locating our design and construction teams to encourage collaboration and communication among the team. This will also help us manage the budget during the design process. We'll be utilizing virtual design and construction techniques to help us manage the design process, and the models that are created during this phase will help us in construction and operations and maintenance. Our design team, which is made up of our resource development group and our engineering design group, will work together to develop an engineering plan that meets the goals and visions of the owner. Now I'm going to pass it off to Adnan to go over the construction.
So this is a work breakdown structure for the construction portion of the project. There'll be extraction, foundation, generators, installing, and the electrical and transmission line. It's a complex project, it's underwater, and so we stress communication throughout our goals during the construction phase. As Erica was saying, we're employing BDC, so we'll be able to track project scheduling, costs and quantities of inventory via BIM. We'll be able to project cash flows and also control or to share information between all groups. We'll be employing lean principles through construction, which will help, again, cut down on costs and scheduling as an IPD approach. Concurrent procurement, which includes a really novel way of procuring our parts for the construction phase, and we're also stressing quality control assurance. This is a construction group. It includes a geotech and drilling group, a plant group, and a transmission line group. I'm going to pass it to Nina. We'll talk about O&M.
Okay, so this is our work breakdown structure of our O&M phase. To ensure safety and zero accident, we will provide the safety training to our engineers and staff members. And again, the models built in DDC, we will use that in our operation phase to streamline the processes of monitoring, control, and documentation. And we will also implement rigorous schedules of site inspections and maintenance activities to maintain the resilience of our turbine generator units. And this is our management structure for our O&M, and all the team members will collaborate together closely to deliver a safe, cost-effective, and satisfying performance. That's all for our presentation today. Thank you, PGE, for having us, and we are now open up to questions.
Okay, good job. Any questions?
So you did mention lean principles. How does that translate into your day-to-day activities? Give me one example of how you're going to operate lean.
Yeah, so as opposed to saying, okay, does this, if we're procuring an electrical component, we wouldn't look at the actual, just that specific activity. We take a look at the project as a whole and see, does it make sense to go with a cheaper source, or does it make sense to look at, it's more of a project approach than an activity approach to cost and schedule control.
We also believe in reducing overhead. We are emphasizing virtual design and planning as well as co-location of facilities. This means that we save substantially on overhead for things like real estate, support staff, administrative, and general utilities and things like that associated with running the actual business. By having both partners in our joint venture set up offices locally, we can also do a lot of these construction activities in a single place, which will reduce net costs.
Okay, how do you feel about our schedule? You can meet our schedule, okay?
We will come in ahead of schedule.
Okay, good. Okay, good job. Okay, next team's up, Sturgeon. You're on.
Good morning. Thank you, Portland General Electric, for having us. My name is Lashley Simmons, and it's my pleasure to present our project management plan for the Coastal Oregon Ocean Power Project.
Zach Shiel, I'm in charge of construction and finance for the project.
I'm Shinichi Matsuda. I'm in charge of operational maintenance.
I'm Aditya Bhatt, in charge of construction and design.
Wayne Taylor, in charge of environmental and safety QA/QC.
Like I said, my name is Lashley Simmons, and I will serve as the project manager. Quick overview, we're going to go over the project, goals, our finance phase, our design phase, construction phase, O&M, and talk briefly about our schedule and our risk, and wrap it all up. Briefly, this project is a tidal in-stream energy conversion facility. Our goal is to produce 10 megawatts to deliver to Bonneville Power Administration. Our goal is to go online January 1st, 2016, a goal that we're confident we will meet. And our guaranteed maximum price of the project is $45.8 million.
So what does winning look like? To us, winning, first of all, requires planning the work and working the plan. Now, it also requires proficiency in a few very important areas, the first of which being safety. Our goal is to have a zero incident project. We have a great track record in terms of safety. We plan to meet all OSHA requirements, and we have plans in place to ensure that we're ready to face any incidents that might happen. It's also crucial for us to minimize environmental impact and, in fact, have a net conservation benefit. Now, we have environmental mitigation plans in place, and we also have a very close relationship with the Fish and Wildlife Service and plan to work closely with them to ensure that we have a net conservation benefit. Now, we consider ourselves a part of this community, and for that reason, it's very important for us to work closely with PGE to actively reach out to the community and to the stakeholders for this project. And finally, it is our goal to deliver quality. And quality to us means delivering exactly what PGE wants and doing so on budget, on schedule, while mitigating risk, employing resilience, and ensuring sustainability.
Just to give you a snapshot of the financial picture of the project, we've got a signed and agreed upon PPA with PGE. We've been in negotiation with lenders and have a goal of reaching financial close by June of this year. We're going to be working hand in hand with PGE representative to make sure there's a smooth and consistent outflow, and we're able to do some equity investments up front to fast track the design of the project at our own risk.
So this is the design organizational chart, the VP, that is me. I'll be working with the construction, electrical and mechanical teams to do the engineering studies and do all of the planning that is required for the design of the project. This is the construction organizational diagram. So it will mostly consist of the construction manager who will be working for the pre-construction activities such as mobilization and site preparation, construction activities, and post-construction activities such as commissioning and making connections.
So for the O&M phase, we have an organization to fulfill the needs during the phase. So we identify the needs for the operation as controlling entire system and assure safety and safety and the quality, and the needs for the maintenance as maintaining the facilities like turbines and the transmission chassis, also the information system. And we'll try to maintain the good relationship with our clients and the stakeholders.
This is a very high-level WBS and a typical schedule that we might expect. The construction period of this schedule we expect would be around 2 years, and the overall picture would look something like this. Up next, we have a risk register. Through our experience of doing similar projects, we have created a very robust risk register in which what we typically do is we rank them based on probability and the level of severity.
In conclusion, I would like to note that our finance, design, construction, and O&M phases will be successful by keeping in mind all of our other goals, including but not limited to our risk management, the quality, keeping on schedule, our most important being safety, and reaching out to our community and always considering our environment. Thank you again, PGE, for having us today, and I hope you'll consider our plan.
Okay, any questions?
You said you would have a net conservation benefit through this project. How will you achieve that?
Like I said, we have a very close relationship with the Fish and Wildlife Service. I actually spent my first few years out of college working with the Fish and Wildlife Service in the Pacific Northwest region. And so what our plan is, in areas where we might have harmful impacts, we plan to compensate after the project. For example, any vegetation, underwater vegetation that we might damage, we plan on replacing after the project. We plan on also employing a capture and release program with the fish in the area of construction, and also employing kind of a netting sort of project to that meets regulations to ensure that wildlife doesn't come into harm's way during the construction.
So that still sounds like mitigation.
Yeah, we've got some partnerships due to our long history in the Puget Sound and Pacific Northwest with a lot of local Indian tribes, outreach programs, restoration of other areas in association with the project. But I don't want to go into too much detail because I know there's a couple competitors out here, so that's something we'll include in the final proposal.
Okay, good job. Okay, we got next team, Oregon Trail Ventures. You're on.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen. We're here today to present the project management plan for the Oregon Trail Ventures Tide Gen Renewable Energy Project. I'm Trey, the project manager for the team, and here with me today is Ju Kwan, our operations and maintenance manager, Nick, our financial manager, Ariel, our environmental compliance and outreach manager, and Nikita, our design and engineering lead. We'll be using the agenda that you see here today to review our schedule, 2 years and 30 years for operation and maintenance, as well as our overarching principles, work breakdown structure, and organization for the project. And starting off will be Ariel with our overarching principles.
So for our overarching management approach, we have a key set of principles that guide our management. First and foremost is safety, which will be overseen by our safety officer. This is cost control, overseen by our financial manager. Schedule control will be overseen by the operation maintenance, design, and construction altogether. Quality control is overseen by our quality assurance director. Client satisfaction will be the responsibility of all partners, and we will be actively communicating with our client PGE. Both sustainability and outreach will be the responsibility of the environmental compliance and outreach subgroup. Constructability will be achieved through IPD and the communication between the designers and the construction group before construction begins. We focus on resiliency, and in this case, we particularly want to focus on the threats due to seismic activity in the area. Risk management will be overseen by our risk manager, and finally, we're guided by integrity.
Thanks, Ariel. OTV is bringing a lean and mean finance team to this project. We have 6 individuals, including myself, dedicating to achieving our goals. And our first goal is project stability. We want to ensure reliable cash flow so nothing goes wrong on the project. Second, we want to be part of the greater team. And third, we want to make sure that all of our stakeholders are satisfied. We need to deliver maximum return on investment and also make sure that we're delivering a profitable project to our client, PG&E. And like we always say at Traco,